Hey guys, I'm Ryan. Welcome back to the channel. This is The Way We Hunt. If this is your first time here, thanks for stopping by. If you're used to us, welcome back to the channel. Hey, before we get on, make sure to like this video, please subscribe to our channel, and click that little notification bell. That way you can be alerted every time we post something. Today's just kind of a quick video, guys. We are running out to one of our pieces of land that we have access to where we actually have a couple feeders hanging up. The feeder that we're going to be going to is just kind of unique. We built it as a bear-proof feeder to take to Arkansas to hang up on some land we had access to bear hunt there. As soon as we got it built here to kind of test it out, we lost the opportunity there. So it's just been hanging up here for a couple years now. It's worked for us. It's one of our favorite stands. However, it's kind of difficult to refill, and you'll see that in the video. Anyways, just wanted to say thanks a lot. Hey, and by the way, today we dropped our newest addition to our social media thing. We did our first podcast with Harvesting Nature on offal, not awful, but offal, which is basically organ meat from wild game, and kind of our take on it, what we've had. So it's kind of a fun podcast. Make sure you stop by Harvesting Nature. It is episode 245 on whatever podcast platform you're listening to. I will put that in the description box below. But thanks for stopping by. Thanks for the journey. It's kind of a quick video. We've got some good recipe videos coming up for you this weekend. So stay tuned and let's go. Okay, welcome to the property. This is one of our feeders. We've got a few set up. I love this stand the best. The problem with it is you got to carry all your corn in and out, and there's only one way to do it. You can't really do it by buggy or cart. It's got to be hand carried, which is not a big deal. It just gets annoying because the feeder that I built will hold about 7 or 8 bags of corn, 40-pound bags of corn. And it's about a 150-yard walk from the closest place you can park to the stand or to the feeder. So it just gets old. You know what I mean? It's 4 or 5 trips depending on how much corn you got. If you want to carry 80 pounds of corn at a time, that's fine. But it's 200 yards each trip. It takes a while. Gets tiring. And then there's a winch involved in a minute. You'll see that. So to fill this feeder, I should say, caveat number 1, this is probably our favorite stand, but number 2, it's also the worst stand to fill, so it's mixed emotions here. And Issa is running around here everywhere, so that's the noise you hear in the background. We'll try to overcome that, so here we go. So I thought the feeder was empty. After looking at it, there's still some corn in it. So I already took it in 2 bags. So I'm just gonna take in these 2, make 4. See where that puts us. Now for the winch and the battery part of it. Okay, y'all, so here's the system. I just tossed the corn in here. Here's the feeder. The solar panel got ripped off. I just need to replace that, which I'm gonna replace the battery today. There's our hanging feeder. Here's our chains. This was a test, initially meant to span about a 30-foot gap in trees up in the Arkansas Ozarks. But right after I built this to start testing it here, see if it would work, we lost our place there. So it just sits here now until we find a place to transplant it. Anyways, hooked to a pulley, down to a cable, down here. Issa is right in the way. Anyway, got it fashioned to a cedar here. Couple chains, so all I do is hook my winch up to my loop here, anchor my winch to the cedar, plug it in the battery, and turn it on. And so I lower it down like that till it gets to the bottom, pull the top off, fill it, winch it back up. I'll show you that in here in just a second. That's off, we can let it down. So I raised it back up. You guys saw that. Forgot to put the top back on it. There's that little piece of pie there. This is Miss Issa's favorite time. Put some on your face. Good girl.
This day keeps getting better and better. Now it's raining hard in our escape raft.
We've been all over the U.S. and a few countries hunting and fishing. And now we want to take you on those adventures with us.
And if you stick around, we're going to try to share some tips and tricks with you, so hopefully you can do the same thing. So check us out.